obviously we're disappointed in the outcome. I think I gotta give a lot of credit to Carolina and Coach Hatchell and what she's accomplished in her career and their team, and you know, you can tell they're very focused on getting back to the NCAA tournament. And we're disappointed in our overall first half outcome. I thought the game started off a little sloppy both directions, and I kind of just tried to keep our kids on the positive side of understanding. We've turned it over a few times, but so have they. So, you know, we have to regroup and understand that in physical games like that, we've got to be able to finish a free throw line when we're struggling on offense and be able to reward ourselves. So, again, give them a lot of credit. They've got a lot of depth, a lot of athletes coming running at you, and I think it wore on us.
How do you feel like your second half performance and not letting the score get way out of hand?
Well, I thought second half, I challenged our staff. We challenged the players at halftime to come out and fight back, kind of, and I really thought we were able to offensively to finally get into a little bit of a rhythm in the second half, and we were trying to be more aggressive, and I did think we did a good job with that, and defensively I thought we did a little bit better job. We weren't putting them on the. I don't think they went to the free throw line as much in the second half, or it might have been the same when it all said and done. But you know, boards were a big thing we talked about. Was we have to take care of the rebounding situation against them. They do a great job on the offensive boards and take care of the ball. And so those were two key stats that when you look down and see, I mean, we didn't get killed by either one of them, but we didn't win either one of them. And that was those were two key stat lines we talked about. We had to win.
What do you like most about your team's progress through the season?
Well, you know, this team is really, you know, they've grown, and we understand. I think we're starting to understand what each other's strengths are, and you know, we play off each other's strengths, and especially when each other are doing what they do best to the highest degree, we're very hard to defend. When we miss a shot or we turn it over is the part we're still having to grow and understand. We've got to lift each other up through those parts of it instead of, you know, we typically when we start to struggle, we let it affect us on the defensive end, and we want our defense to create more of our offense in that situation. So we're growing and learning that, but. You know, it's just, you know, the ACC, it's not very forgiving. Every game, I told him, I said, it's not going to get any easier. It gets harder every game. There's not an easy ACC game out there. So we have to come in every night and understand that life on the road in ACC is hard enough. And you talk about playing top 20 programs with the legacy that Carolina and Duke coming up has. It's, you know, we've got to come out and we've got to play well. And I didn't think we did that extremely well at the beginning, and I thought it really affected us.
I don't remember anybody having to play at Carolina and at Duke in back-to-back games.
Yeah, I don't think there was any scheduling gods in our favor on this one.
So how has the grind been different on you as a coach taking on ACC?
Well, you know, it's exciting as a player. You know, you know, when you get a chance to live your dream, it's what I wanted. It's playing at the highest level, night in and night out, and you know, the players that are, you know, I have the privilege to coach. That's what they signed up for as well. They wanted to come in and play these, you know, these top programs, and we want to be one of those top programs, and we've got to build ourselves to understand we're supposed to be in games like this. And you know, it is. It's a grind. Every night, you know, I'll start watching film on Duke tonight. There's not a day that goes by that we don't have to start thinking through the next play, the next game. And our players the same way. This will eat at them. You know, that'll be a long bus ride home.
Coach, how do you keep